Hold on, Liam. Let's see if we can even get our door open. I don't know. Get back a little, baby. Yeah, but get back for a minute. We gotta see if we can open it. Oh, the banana boxes may not like it. I know.
Someone help me! Everything was gonna fall out.
You don't have to worry about it. It's okay.
Someone help Mommy!
Mommy's fine. I'm trying to say something. I want you to scooch back. Naomi, get some shoes on. So here is our filling kitchen. Good job, Zion. No one can stack spaghetti sauce the way you do. Okay. So right now, I'm taking a break feeding the baby. Whenever we came home, it was just about 8 o'clock. So past bedtime for Amelia. I got her changed, put her to bed. We put on a penguin movie for Gabriel and Liam. They wanted to help a little bit, so they did. But are we done, Jaden? Got everything in? So I put on a movie for them. Amelia's in bed. I'm currently sitting here feeding Daniel. And Jaden, Zion, and Naomi, I believe they have finished bringing everything in. So here's a view of the kitchen so far. We have all kinds of things everywhere. And I'm going to give them a few minutes to get settled, take a break. I'm sure they don't want to have a snack. But once I'm done feeding the baby, then we will start the work of getting this all put away. A few of the Trim Healthy Mama things that I got today. Found Costco, they had almond butter. And if you are doing Trim Healthy Mama, let's see. 7 carbs, 3 grams of fiber. So that would be 4 net carbs. Also got some berries. Of course, pineapple is for the kiddos. Needed more vanilla, got that. I always love to get a big old tub of coconut oil at Costco, 54 ounces, $17. Ton of eggs. Got my big box of egg whites. More Greek yogurt because, you know, if you watch my videos, I love my Greek yogurt. I got a bag of sweet potatoes. Now, I've only tried sweet potatoes once or twice while doing Trim Healthy Mama. So I would love to know if you're using sweet potatoes and doing Trim Healthy Mama, some of the recipes you're trying. I saw some recipes. There's a site called, it's the gal that did the cookbook called Against All Grain. And she had some paleo recipes with her sweet potatoes that had, it was like a sweet potato and broccoli. I think she had some bacon. She had some wonderful things on there. And I thought, wow, I bet I can adapt that for Trim Healthy Mama. So I would like to try that. Of course, gigantic things of strawberries. One of the questions I've already starting to get on Instagram because I shared one of the pictures of the back of our van. I always think it's funny, kind of surreal to see our huge van piled high to the back with all of this. And here's another view of it. One of the questions that I received on Instagram and my Facebook page, my Jamerrill Stewart Facebook page already, is what about fresh fruits and vegetables? The way that we do fruits and vegetables around here is our first week. Usually when I do shopping like this, it's for a good 4 weeks. I have not shopped. Let's see. It is almost end of April, middle of April. I haven't shopped since right before, I think it was either like last day of February, first couple days of March. You can check my last grocery shopping video. So it has been, I'm looking at my calendar, probably been about 7 weeks. Now we have done 2 or 3 very small grocery shopping trips since then. We also had a trip to Nashville. We also were all down with the stomach virus for a week. So we have not been able to do one of our large trips like this just because life. So when I plan these though, this should be solid for a good 4 weeks. We might need one small little fill-in trip towards the end of the second week. But usually by that point, if I have a solid meal plan, we can push through and just maybe run to the store for a few things after church. Some months, if my plan's working well, we don't have to run back at all. I try to leave enough cash in my cash-based grocery budget, though, so that if we do have to run back and, get another suitcase full of bananas or whatever, we still have the cash to do that to help me stay on budget. So back to the fresh fruits and vegetables. We will eat things for the next week, like all those berries and the pineapple and all the bananas. We'll have a lot of fresh fruit that can be perishable fairly quickly. And by the second week, then we'll be getting into the apples and the pears and the oranges. By the third week, there'll still be an apple or two hanging out. There'll still be a few oranges. We also have some grapefruit. Of course, I got fresh carrots, so we'll still have our carrots hanging out. Romaine lettuce, in my experience, tends to stay viable longer. So we'll still have those fruits and vegetables. Now, by the fourth week, that's what I buy these. We buy these big cans, and of course this is upside down applesauce. And I'm not a brand loyalist. I go for whatever's cheapest. A lot of times the store brands are cheap, but just as good quality-wise. So this is a big 6-pound, 12-ounce, 108-ounce can of applesauce, and I bought 6 of those. So by the fourth week, while I'm planning and gearing up for our next once-a-month grocery shopping trip, we'll be getting into canned applesauce. I still have 2 or 3 cardboard flats full of canned peaches that I had got marked down several months ago. So by the fourth week, we're going to be eating canned peaches, canned applesauce. But you know what? Like I was telling another viewer, we are so blessed with food in America that if my children have to eat some applesauce and some peaches for a few days before we go back to the store, it's not going to dramatically affect their nutritional health. They're going to be okay. They have food. We have food. We are abundantly blessed. So I don't get too legalistic with what about the fresh fruits and vegetables. We have a diet with plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables. We're also getting ready to plant our 1,500 square foot garden. We're getting ready to till, We won't be planting quite yet. But we usually have a 1,500 square foot garden that takes us through the summer and largely into the fall. And we also live in a heavy orchard area, so by the fall we'll be getting bushels of apples, bushels of peaches. We also grow a lot of blackberries around our fences, so fruits and vegetables are not a problem around here. It's just usually that by the fourth week is when things are, no, we're not going to have bananas by week 4. The bananas are going to be gone within the next 7 days, but we are going to eat bananas till they come out our ears. So the kids will be fine if we don't have bananas for a few weeks after we mow down these. Now, if we go back for a small trip, what that would look like, and I need to take you guys with me on a small trip, but a small trip is just going to be things like, if I decide, sometimes we don't want to see another banana for several weeks because when Mama gets a deal, like I say, we eat those bananas straight. So if we're feeling like we want bananas again, on that second small trip, we'll get more bananas. We'll refill on the milk. Sometimes, let's see, I think I got about 15 dozen eggs. Some months we might be almost out of eggs by that point, so I'll go ahead and pick up another 5 dozen. It's a small trip. It's usually around $100 or so if I have to go back out, and it's only to fill in the necessary areas until we go back on this gigantic trip. So, hey Liam, how's that yogurt? Good. Oh, trash can's overflowing. Woo! Okay. It's a few minutes after 10 and we are done. Everything is put away. We have, I'll show you our tower of boxes, compliments of several stores. The refrigerators are jam-packed. All that extra room in the pantry was very helpful, and even though it has been a long day, it feels so good that we're pretty much done for weeks to come, and now I can focus on putting my meal plan into practice. I do have some freezer cooking that I'll do some videos for, and then it's just pretty much following my plan for the next 4 weeks, and we'll be eating well. So I'll give you a tour. This is the main refrigerator here in our kitchen. You can see, of course, because it's the Stewarts, we're jam-packed full of yogurts right now. We have our berries, little baby tomatoes, some grapes, leftovers from last night. I will give those for our lunch tomorrow. A lot of times what we do is I plan a big meal for dinner, and then whatever is left over is lunch for the next day. And then I have a plan of simple breakfasts that I put into action. So having leftovers for lunch is just a quick thing we can do. We have, of course, Zion's working on a project. That's what you do at 10 p.m. So in our schoolroom / everything room refrigerator, I've got all my Greek yogurts here. I have one Greek yogurt that's, dated for this week. So I'll use that one up first. We've got more milk. Of course, our pet pineapple. Got our butter, 15 dozen eggs. Another big old thing of strawberries. Huge things of big apples. My bag's ripped for my peppers, but there's peppers in this bag. And then down here I have cucumbers and grapefruit. And then up top here, we still have more of these flax rolls. I need to do better this month about getting those in as a side dish for meals. Meatballs, I got a ham in here, some more bread. Then over here, if you didn't see it last month, this refrigerator is super cool with its little lock. This refrigerator, I've got some frozen strawberries, meat back there. Zion said, "Oh, Mom, mozzarella sticks." So we did get a box of those. Those will be a fun half-minute treat at some point. Lots of broccoli, lots of chicken. We do, usually 3 to 4 meals a week are just some sort of, and not 3 to 4 dinner meals a week are some sort of lean meat along with a steamed vegetable and then some kind of bread like the flax seed rolls. That's healthy, it's Trim Healthy Mama approved, and I can feed it to the whole family. Okay, in here, here's what the pantry is looking like now that we've unloaded. I do lots of these big cans, just make it so easy for me. So I will take a big can of kidney beans and a big can of this tomato sauce and probably use half of one of these cans of diced tomatoes. I'll put in green peppers, onion, chili powder, ground beef, maybe a little sausage, and make a absolutely delicious chili. What I like to do is one weekend I like to do a big pot of chili, and we'll eat that Saturday and Sunday. That way Sunday I don't have to worry about cooking majorly after church. We have leftovers from Saturday, but I make, it's a big family stew pot, and usually some kind of bread to go with that for the family. Of course, I just don't have the bread. It's still Trim Healthy Mama friendly that way. And then the following weekend I do a big thing of spaghetti sauce, and I do have some videos on here already of, it's called The Sauce is the Boss, of me doing our homemade spaghetti sauce. So the following weekend, big pot of spaghetti sauce, and we have spaghetti. And that is just a really simple one weekend chili, next weekend spaghetti. That's our exciting life. That's how I keep it simple around here. So I've got my big cans here. I've got 6 big cans of applesauce. So once we get towards the end of the month, as I mentioned, the children are not fruit and vegetable deprived, but they love applesauce. One of their favorite meals is having oatmeal in the morning, and then just like my mom eats it, they love to eat it like grandmother does. They'll have oatmeal, and then they'll put a scoop of applesauce and some raisins on it. They love it. They call it grandmother pie. So that's how they like to eat their oatmeal. Got some. So how about you guys share how your grocery shopping has gone, if you've gotten any good deals lately, if you're changing up your system, what's your main meal plan. Just share anything you would like about food and groceries in the comments, and not only will I comment back, but I know that there's other viewers who are going to chat it up about groceries, and all those fun topics below. I'll see you next time, and be on the lookout. My next video is going to be the May meal plan, and I got a absolutely fabulous new calendar that I'm going to share with you. Bye-bye.